Hello guys, this is Alexi with Rock and Roll Tennis Camps, and today I'm gonna show you how to execute approach and a volley combination like a pro. So that's a combination that is very common, and I almost guarantee you very few of you guys are doing it correctly. So let's just start with the explanation. So lots of problems start right from the approach. So what happens is when the ball is short, a lot of people, and I've been doing this drill this whole week with people, just approach and a volley, right? So when ball comes in, what most people were doing is just waiting for the ball to come to them. They will hit it and then they move. So what you need to do, you got to start vacuuming the time away from the opponent right away. So the ball goes short, ball comes to you, you should go right against it. So ball comes to you and you go right against it and steal the time away from the opponent. That's number one. Very important. You're already advancing yourself closer to the net right at the gate. So later on when you do a volley, that volley is going to be closer to the net. So that's a first tip. The second one, and that's this one is probably the number one thing that separates the club player from a really top player, is split step. So catastrophically, very few people do it, and let alone do it all the time. And on the volleys, that's the time you cannot skip it. If you don't do a split step, you're essentially a sitting duck. You cannot move fast enough. By the time you react, the ball is going to be already gone. So let's come back to our combination. So here's so move forward, hit the ball, split step. And as you saw right there, so what happens when I tell people to split step, this is what they do typically. Come right here, split step, then they go forward. So I'll show you the actual way to do it. So you advance forward right here, split step. So if you saw it, my split step was actually advancing me closer to the net, and I'm doing the split step itself. So I'm getting ready to react, much like a soccer goalie is getting ready for a penalty kick. So I don't know what opponent is going to hit it. So I'm advancing myself, and I'm getting ready to cover all the wide shots. So that's a second tip, is the split step. So advance to the ball, split step, also advancing forward. And the last one is a volley, which you also want to advance. So you're pretty much becoming, you want to put opponent in the vice. So you want to vacuum all their time away from them. So here's a full combination. So you're advancing through the first shot, advancing through split step, and advancing into the volley. So once you see that approach shot, you all in. It's like I tell my clients, you now entering the kamikaze mode. There is no looking back. Your only defense is good offense, and literally vicing your opponent out of time and making their passing shots very hard. And if you do that, you either get a easy volley, or it's going to be really hard for them to pass you, and they're going to panic and miss. So I hope this makes sense, guys. Practice, especially I would start with the split step. So one more thing. So when I ask people, okay, when do you do split step? And they'll say when opponent hits the ball. So that's a correct answer. So now that statement itself makes an assumption that they're watching the opponent. So that's the one thing you have to learn to do, is to watch the opponent to see how they hit it, but also that tells you when to time your split step. Otherwise you're in the dark, you're just guessing where it is, and you're gonna do it either too early or too late, and that's not gonna work, because you have to sync yourself to the frequency of the opponent. So if you do it at the right time, now it gives you the ability to respond really fast, and that is gonna be critical in putting the opposite foot first. So all that opposite foot is connected to a split step. So if you don't do split step, you will get to the opposite foot, but by that time balls are going to be already behind you. So your feet are going to go into a pretzel mode, and you will not be as nearly as effective as you need to be, and your coverage area is going to be very narrow. All right, guys, hope this makes sense. Please let me know if you have any questions. And with that being said, go rock the courts.